Hi, this is Mark from Right Line Trading. It is 6/19/2015. This is our fifth video of the week. I wanted to go over our trading today. We traded well today. It was a difficult market. Well, every day is difficult. Now this is bonds. We had nothing to trade here. And then open outcry on bonds begins at 8:20. And with open outcry, bonds just took a straight move to the upside. No way to capture this trade. In addition, it had a overhead pivot. Without a retracement and a continuation, there's no way. Now, we had this potential trade here. It's a move up, retracement, and continuation. Now, that went 4 ticks. It may have gone 5. Let me see here. Nope, went 4. That's still a lucrative trade, but we were in another trade. And you can see how important the quant lines are. Quant confirmation here. Now these assess markets that either move in the same direction as bonds or in the opposite direction with a correlation coefficient of 0.7 or greater. When both lines are green, great chance of getting a win. And there was a nice win here. 4 ticks on 4 contracts at $32 a tick is a $300 or $400 trade. We were unfortunately on a different market. There's nothing else to trade. Now, let's look at the ES. Now, we had nothing to trade on the ES. Here was a trade at 938. This was pre-market at 922, and I did take a pre-market trade that was successful, and this moved down. I'll show you on my other charts that this was into a value area low. I anticipated that to hold. It didn't. It broke right through. And in looking at the trade, I probably should have assessed that this was likely to break. And it went 10 ticks, 2.5 points. Very, very lucrative trade at 938. And there were not very many of these. So that was a tough one to miss. Again, on this particular trade, oops, sorry. This only gives us one quant line, which makes the entry a little riskier. But you can see as soon as you ticked into the trade, you got your second line. And then as the trade progressed, your third line came. This didn't have to necessarily mature like this. So shaky on quant line entry, in that the first and third quant line were not with you, but you did have a major middle quant line with you and nothing against you. The yellow is neutral, meaning the correlative markets here are not moving down, but they're not moving up. They're moving sideways. Then there was this trade, 2 quants. This would have given you some indigestion. So it did come back against you, but it would have given you a tick. That was it. Now, I did not take that because of our market profile, and we were done by the time this trade hit. The Russell today had horrific volume, and got an 8-tick trade here early. This was the trade I took instead of the trade on the ES. Now this came down. Now here it's telling me 10. I thought it only came down 8. The entry was 1279.5, and the low was 1278.3. So it was only 8 ticks. Promise, just let me. It's not going to change anything, but I just want to make, I don't know why this is continuing to stay in draw mode. Should not be. Yeah, this is 8. Yep. Now, I missed this entry. I should have re-entered here. Triple quant line confirmation. I can't exactly see how far down this goes. Would have given us a second first target. Then you see the quant lines here are just really a mess. The correlative markets don't really allow you an entry here. This is a move up, retest to the 50. Potential. This would have given you a first target, but on all yellow quant lines, I would not take a trade. And here, you're looking to take a long trade with a red quant, and I would never do that. So the Russell didn't offer us a whole lot of opportunities to trade, at least not safe ones. We did get an 8-tick trade. Then we had, this was a mistrade, and this one was the one that hurt me. Now, it was into the value area low, but the anticipation here should have been a break, because this was just such a strong move to the downside that we should have gotten 22 ticks. Of course, I took the retracement on a red quant, best background bias, and I stopped it out on -6 on a reversal. So instead of getting a 22-tick winner, I got a 6-tick loser, which very frustrating. That was a trade where I should have anticipated the value area low or value area high breaking. The move up, retracement, up for 5. Then we had the move down, the retracement, quant confirmation all the way, down for 13. Now, there was no way to take this trade. It just collapsed with no retracement, no ability to get in. So it was a tough market. Now you can see the Russell starting to recover, which is good. We could have done a lot better, but you know, the market's full of woulda, shoulda, couldas, so it's all irrelevant. We had 4 trades. We had 3 winners and a loser. On crude, we're +5. 1 contracted 5, 2 at 0. At 13, 1 contracted 5 and 2 at 7. I closed it early because we hit a value area low that it broke. It was breaking these value areas today like crazy, but they're dangerous areas to anticipate a break of, I think, except if you have a strong C candle with order flow and momentum. Then I took that retracement for a -6-tick loss. Then had an 8-tick winner on the Russell, just 50 bucks. 1 off at 5 and 2 off at 0. Net ticks were 20, net equity 110. Auto Trader had no trade so far. Our net equity for the week, $1,903. We had on the week, we had 19 trades, 14 winners and 5 losers for $1,903. of profit. Many of the losers I took were small. I know that one was a one-tick loser on bonds. So the losers were, for the most part, quite small. The winners were nice, and they gave us $1,900 of profit in 1 week. We're going to try to do the same thing next week. I think we have the best software and the best entry system there is. We're using Market Profile now, correlative markets, which are really terrific, a background bias that assesses trend, support resistance on multiple higher time frames, order flow and momentum that surrounds the candle, doing an assessment on multiple higher time frames. I mean, this is a complex system that does fractal analysis on almost every single signal we use, which is why we got so few losers, and the few losers we did get this week were small. So listen, everyone, welcome you all to come into the room. We'd love to have you there for a free trial. I think you'll be very impressed with our performance. And we'd love to have you. Let me just give you the information. It's www.rightlinetrading.com. There you'll see a link to our daily net equity in the trading room, a link to our daily net equity for Russell Crude and Gold Auto Trader and our ES Auto Trader. Also the link to a Contact Us page, as well as a link to the sign up for a free trial. Email us at info@rightlinetrading.com or call us at 1-855-765-6681. Sunday's Father's Day. I wish all you dads out there, I'm a dad, I wish all you dads a really, really happy, joyous, wonderful Father's Day. Everyone have a great weekend, and I hope to see you in the trading room on Monday. Take care.